what is Temploy? I mean, while waiting for the slides to go up, Temploy, we envision ourselves as a revolution. We are looking to revolutionize the way people work, the way people see work. And how do we do that? We take control out of the employers and bring control to the employees, to the candidates, to the people who are looking for a job. So actually that is what Temploy is all about. I think many a times, let me just start the story of how Temploy did come about. Sorry, this is the slide. So you all actually started with this man, this one, okay, he's actually pretty old now, but he was once a young man with a heart of gold. It started when Typhoon Hainan struck Philippines, and there was a call for people to volunteer their help in Singapore. So he started with a vision when everyone just wanted to help out, but there can't seem to be a platform to connect everyone together. Everyone was working their day jobs, some people working the night shifts. So how do we bring everyone together? Someone who wanted to help out, be it packing, be it simple daily logistics, or just to help out on the medical side, how do we bring everyone together? Hence, he had an idea to come up with a platform that allows you to put in the time that you're willing to help out. Specific time frames where you can come in and just pitch in to help, be it logistic, be it manual labor. And from this platform, just putting in this manual time frame that you can work, we felt that, look, the people who do part-time jobs, people who do freelancing jobs, there isn't this platform that allows you to find work that needs people with this platform. Yet the clients are always complaining that we are always short of staff. That is how Temploy came about. I think every one of us, appreciate that this platform is more for business owners, so we have stepped out of the rat race. But we were once in that race. Someone was telling me she was a finance manager in MNC for several years. And when we were there, we were always talking about what time can we leave work. The day our manager left his desk is the day we are looking to think of holidays. The next page, first page was, company, Salesforce, targets, what's our KPI. The moment your manager stepped out of the office, okay, look, sky scanner, flight scanner. What's the next trip in Bali? What's the next best resort in Bali? And this is where I felt the problem is people wanted that work-life balance. People wanted more control over what they do, how they work, what they work, and how much do they get paid in their work. And that's the problem that we see not just in Singapore, but in Southeast Asia as well, in Indonesia, in Malaysia. Generally, everyone feels that way. People want to have that control. And that's why we felt that our platform, Temploy, can do just that. By taking control away again from the employers and bringing back the employees, we are giving you an identity, which is reflected in our logo, an identity, your own fingerprint, to decide how you want to work. So what do? We essentially a marketplace, a platform where you, each one of you, or rather the all you, and the people under you, to decide the hours that you want to work. You decide how much you want to get paid. Say you want to get paid $8 an hour and you want to work only 3 hours on Fridays, and weekends you only want to work $10 an hour for 4 hours. You can do that, and you put it into our platform. The thing is, employers need staff. You need staff, say the bartender, you need someone to handle the clients, you need someone to just give out flyers, you need someone to help you in for full event, for day-to-day event from, say, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. We just completed a job in my property. They wanted someone to come in from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. on a Saturday. Who would do that? No one in the right mind will be able to commit the entire Saturday to do a simple job of distributing flyers. But break down the 10 hours into 3 slots. 11 to 2, 2 to 5, 5 to 10. Now, does that look a bit more pleasing? At the end of the day, you're still paying by the hour. And that's where we feel that imperfect market, the imperfect knowledge where people just don't know that actually if you break the hours down, it becomes more pleasing. So rather than hire one person to do one whole job and then get a person to leave midway through and you're in trouble, what Temploy does is we find you 3 people, returning mothers, people who are owning business owners who have some time to spare for the 2 to 3 hours. That is what Temploy is about. To finding you that candidate for that job. And one unique thing is both remain anonymous. A lot of times we feel that employers discriminate against us, say my skin color, my language, I can't speak proper English, or they think I'm too old for the job. It doesn't work in Temploy. You want someone to work, we give you that person, you don't even know who that person is, you decide the person based on his skill sets, and our algorithm does it. We spend a lot of money on building up that algorithm, and that's what Temploy serves and vision ourselves to be. So essentially what we have done thus far, Temploy, we started in June 2014, and since then we have made 2,200 transactions by 1,800 candidates, satisfying 42 employers' requests and 8 high-profile employers. And we see this growing. In our recent interview, we just launched our app last week, and CNA just interviewed us this today. 10.5% of manpower in Singapore are in part-time, and they're looking to increase that even further because there has been a need for them. So that's why we felt that our business would definitely be able to grow and be able to scale up. So how do we come out to this conclusion? As you can see from this board, there is a massive number of unemployed workforce, not just in Singapore, but in any parts of Southeast Asia. All we need to do is just capture 30% of their market share, and it should be enough for us to scale our company. So where do we get the people from? Someone was telling me, where do you get your guys from? Simple. We get our guys from all these people, the school leavers, spring breakers, the vulnerable, the handicapped. You don't need someone who looks very handsome to give out a flyer. You need someone committed to give out a flyer. Sure, you need a model to bring out your app downloads, then get that model to do your app downloads and pay her more. Where do we get our other candidates from? Maximizers, people who are looking to supplement their income, side income. Uber is a big deal right now, but not everyone has a driving license. Where do these people go? People come to us. We don't look at a hot model that walks in Orchard Road. Everyone stares at her. We look like everyone else who needs a job, and that's us. So we are looking to penetrate into Malaysia, Indonesia. We are launching in Indonesia next week. We have expanded in Singapore. We now have an app. We also built a web app. So now we are available on Android that you all can download. And we see there's a lot more room for us to grow. So as I shared earlier, who are our target market? Students, returning mothers, people who are always looking for supplement their income. And we are going through our digital strategy by penetrating them through Facebook, Twitter, whatever you mentioned, we want to be there. Best person is the word of mouth, and that's where each and every one of you as a business owner. And who are our competition? JobSense, JobsDB, Job Central. But take note, we are not a job board, neither are we an agency. And we don't see ourselves doing that. Essentially what we are doing is providing a service for you to find a role by splitting your time slots, by revolutionizing the way you look at work. And it's done anonymously. Anyone can get a job. All you need to do is just to specify your skill sets. And with Temploy, you will soon be employed as a Temployer. Thank you. Exactly, today we just put up 2 adverts for web developers who are looking to help us on the, we have a company looking for web developers. So we don't restrict the skill sets that you're in, as long as you're open to providing your services to clients, and clients do need people like you. For example, we know for a fact that one of our channel strategy partners, he's always looking for social media experts who can come in to help his business. And the thing about these companies who are looking to build a business, you cannot afford someone on a full-time basis. It takes 3 months to hire someone on full-time. But if the person leaves after a month, you start your cycle all over again. By having a basis like this, where we cater to freelancers, part-timers, the onboarding is so much lower, and your skill set will definitely be useful. So to answer your question, definitely yes. All you need to do is just put it into your skill sets, and our algorithm does all the rest. And in fact, the employers will have to ask you whether you want to work for them. Because like I said, the control is you decide whether or not to work for the employer. If you're not keen on the hours that he's giving, if you're not keen on the pay that he's giving, you are entitled to just reject it or negotiate for a higher salary. Yeah, so as part of our service, we do provide a payrolling solution for the company to use us to provide the payroll, but everything is done through the company. Our software just automates the process. So for now, everything is free, but when you decide to take on our extra premium service packages, like our payrolling solutions, our management solution,